In this lesson, you are going to learn how to plot and do your layout using your model space and your paper space. Okay, so for the first part of the video, we will cover how to do your layout in the model space. First things first, you need to decide on what paper you want to use. These drawings are already pre-scaled, so it's going to be really easy. So let's use 8.5 by 13 paper size. If you convert that, just get your calculator and multiply 8.5 inches by uh, 2.54. 2.54. That should give you 21.59 cm. So let's make a line. Let's turn on your ortho. That's 21.59. Let me check that again. 21.59. And then enter. And then let's multiply 13 by 5.4. Oh, wait, is it correct? What was that again? Oh, yeah, so you should use 33.02. Okay, so let's multiply 13 by 2.54. That's 33.02 for the long side. 33.02. So that's going to be your long band paper size in your model space. Type in rectangle. So that's it. Okay. Just delete your guidelines. Now, you can either do it in portrait or in landscape. If you want to do it in landscape, just copy the rectangle, which is going to be your long band paper, and then click on RO. That's it. This is going to be for your landscape layout. Now let's fit all of these drawings here. So just copy. And then let's copy this again. Oh no, that's CO. We're just copying our source figures. And then let's copy this again. Obviously, you can change the arrangement, the layout. Okay. Again, we're not changing the scale yet because this is already in the correct scale. This is in 1:1. And let's just try and see if the guidelines would fit or the specs. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Now, if you want to improve your drawings, we could add borders, like maybe a 1 centimeter border. So that's offset. And then just type in 1 for 1 cm. That's it. Maybe you could change this to a different line weight just to make it look better. Let's use 0.5. And then let's just arrange this properly. Okay. Okay. So it's really easy. Now, my boss before actually does all of his layout in the model space because it's so much lighter. And for some odd reason, it's just what we're used to. So you can actually do it this way. Though I would advise using the layout space or the paper space, which is going to be reserved for another video. Okay, so that's it. Now, let's say you're happy with this arrangement and everything else. Well, you could add more text, depends on what you want. Now, how are we gonna plot it? Just type in Control P. Continue to plot a single sheet, or you may directly click on your printer icon on your toolbar. Now, click on Plot Area, click on What to Plot, select Window, Just click corner to corner. That would be your printing area. Next. Now select landscape since your layout, I mean your orientation is in landscape. Click on preview if it looks good. Okay, so you just want to tweak it a little so that it's gonna fit in correctly, right on center. Okay, so let's go back to the plotter. Let's do that again. Okay. Now remember, it wasn't on center, right? So let's do that again. DWG to PDF. Now from the previous demo, we already have the 8.5 by 13-inch paper. Next is center the plot, and it should be 2.54 or fit to paper. Now, for this layout, it's safe to just click on fit to paper because it's going to fit directly on your paper. So you'll notice that I also don't have any borders from my last video. So it would help for cases like this where you really just want it to fit exactly on your paper. Now click on OK. Click on your preview again. Oh, wait. Click on your preview again. That's it. It looks perfect. Okay. So just click on print or plot. And this should allow you to save your work. Let's just place it in the desktop. And let's say this is maybe demo sheet one. Demo sheet one. By the way, this is going to be in PDF format because I'm not connected to my printer and I can't really show you my printer. Okay, so let's open the file. Okay, it's gonna directly open your PDF. So it really does look perfect for me. You can tweak the lines a little bit so you can explore the line weights, but plotting wise, this is okay. Yeah, let's make this bigger. Okay, it looks fine, looks good. By the way, I did change the the plot style to monochrome, so there are no colors anymore. Okay, let's make another layout. This time we are gonna make the drawings a bit bigger, maybe twice the size, okay? And let's do portrait instead of landscape. So let's say I'm gonna plot it using this one. By the way, you can set this to invisible line or maybe assign no one line weight for it so it's not gonna appear on your printer. But for the sake of this demo, let's just leave it that way. Okay, so we are going to make a border of 1 cm. Click on your paper size, paper border. Now select the two drawings. Again, please take note that these are in 1:1 scale. Let's say you want to make them bigger. Okay, let's choose this. I'm not sure if it's going to fit correctly, but let's try. Okay, now before you do any scaling, make sure that you turn this into a block so that the dimensions would lock in. It's gonna take a while. Just make sure that you name it correctly. This is figure two. Okay. So you'll notice that once I click on it, it's locked in place. Okay. Do the other one. Okay. Oh, wait. For the sake of this video, I'm not gonna turn this into a block so that you can see what's gonna happen to the dimensions. Okay, take note, we are just scaling up the drawing and not changing the dimensions. Okay, so what's gonna happen? This should double in size, but this should remain as itself as it is. Okay, so let's select all. your figures that you want to rescale, type in SC, that is shortcut for scale. Click anywhere and then click type 2 in your command line because you want it twice the size, right? Okay, that's it. Oh, it's not even gonna fit the paper. So let's try a different scale. Instead of 2, let's use 1.5. So scale factor is set to 1.5. Select the objects, type in SC, click anywhere as your base point. Let's type in 1.5. Okay, so we can center the drawings later. Now you'll notice that the values are actually a lot bigger for this figure, and for this figure, the values are retained because we had it in blocked, right? We blocked it, so it's the same. Okay, now let's just arrange it. Okay, so let's say you're happy with the layout. So let's Control P. Continue to plot a single sheet. Select window. Bit of paper. And it's important that you select center the plot. Click on OK. Let's click on preview. Okay, so this looks good. Now again, we haven't really changed the figures here. This one is exactly scaled, this one, because we did block it. For the second figure, the numbers are multiplied by 1.5. Okay, now let's click on the printer again. Then select the desktop or wherever you want to save it. And then just click on save. Okay, oh, that looks good. So it's really that simple. Again, it just depends on what you're used to. Some people like, some people prefer doing it in the model space. I personally prefer doing the layout in the paper space or in the layout space. So it just depends. On my next video, I'm going to show you how it's done using the layout space. Okay, that's it.